a time, and there's always a day. And today is that day. Today is the day we will stand up. Today is the day. I will not hold back. Today is the day. I will prove myself. And today is redemption. Uh, like always. If you got any questions, I should be answering them around 15 to 20 minutes into the stream. I will never leave you hanging for an hour, half an hour, and that's promise. And if you want my Discord, should be around in the stream. So keep watching. But yes, it is the one and only game, as you can see. We're gonna be doing some Call of Duty Warzone and how I get my 20 bomb, Verdansk or Avalon. But yeah, so we're about to jump into the game, and without further ado, get around today's stream, and I hope you enjoy. And don't bother me asking questions until then. And yeah, also whoever recommended me to add the one and only streamer Aiden to do work for me. Follow. I don't play console. Yes, as you can see, I am using controller right now, but I'm playing on PC, so we cannot play together. bit because I'm also kind of outnumbered and I'm trying to like play it my way, not their way. Movement is not everything. Does that mean we can still make something happen? I mean, we can make something happen. I feel like it. aboard, Jet! You think we're gonna pull this one off? Just gotta wipe the final squad, that's what we gotta do. Never been this bummed in my life. Yes, I am keeping an eye on the mini-map. Just over there. Thank God. And if you're all on the stream so far, chat, then let me know. Nope, not today. Oh, come on! Not like this. Not finished this yet. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, baby! Bring it on! Zone decides to pull towards it. They want me to die. I've taken height. This is the power. by the way, chat. Let's fucking go, chat! We do this shit! We do it! Flare me up! I think this is what you call a joke. Fans, I want to thank most of all the famous streamer that's supporting me right now on these streams. And he made the logo for my Twitch channel, so yeah. Got the campaign token, getting more viewers now. Can I get an applause? Can I get an applause? Now I told you if we're gonna put on a show, we're actually gonna put on a show. I mean those sweats just got absolutely broken ankles. That's how it did, boys. Did the game just crash? Now that's what I would call timing. No, we just got sent back to the lobby. I really did not think we would be able to pull it off, but I mean, we pulled it off. Did I even use my combat axe? I mean, I suppose I did that one time to finish the down enemy on the roof, or I didn't. He must have died himself by the gas. I also just like was generally listening for the other cues. I didn't want to accidentally choke that. We really just had to lock it in. I mean, okay. That was generally the most sensational game I've ever played. And you have to admit, you were like genuinely like so intense. Like clutch tracks kept going off. Everyone was getting sniped. There was a ghost that got on my roof, but he still absolutely got folded like an onion while he tried to shit on me. But wow, we're gonna use the Uno reverse card, gang. I mean, never dance, but I mean, battered out, well, 20 bomb. That's how you do it. You just play it a bit slow paced, more tactical. Especially, just like make the early rotation. Don't rotate late. Because then you're gonna get held by an entire team rotating. And just always spot your tech knife on the attack sprint. And keep your crosshair at head and chest level. Otherwise, you're not gonna get first shots, and then you won't be doing the most damage. I mean, chat. If there is anyone that's gonna turn into the new Joe Woe, you're looking at him. I mean, they were kind of insane, were they not? Like, I just like quickly grappled up, just took height again, and now they are all on the low ground. We got 3 viewers watching now. Now that's what I'm talking about. Can we get a 4th in here? Fourth would be exactly what we're looking for. By the way, just a question. How are all of you doing today? Because, I mean, all I can say is I'm doing great. I mean, we just got a little 20 bomb up in here. I will also admit, I am quite shocked that we actually pulled off that match. For once, I felt like we got a bit more of a more body lobby. Like that didn't really feel like that sweaty of a lobby. But when was in the end game, I mean, shit was going down. Like one knock, another knock, and then his teammate came in. He tried to like back him up, and then he just got absolutely like sent back to another dimension. You get what I'm saying? Like he thought I'm a dirt party real quick and get an easy kill. No, 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 not today. Because you ain't getting a free win from me. Now that's what we call a warm up. Can I get a W's in the chat? Okay, but for real though, now that we did actually do it, I mean I could do it again real quick right now, but no. Let's just go play some Resurgence casual. And did you like see my HP? I was also already at the same time taking gas damage because he kind of forced me into the zone. And then he ended up out of zone. And then I will also admit I did end up getting some lucky headshots, but still, if I did not hit my shots there and I were missing, like I had butterfingers, then that would have been the end. And especially like one enemy that was trying to like snipe me off that roof while I am alive. That was quite. Don't also let me get a bit too excited of this. But like we're talking about maybe gathering information without doing it. Just like generally looking at the minimap, kept it right behind me. Just like full awareness. Back to back. Mind if I do? That was a funny bomb. Fine today, Chen? playing that match, I felt like 10 times more casually than as competitive, so. Then you lose, but I mean, it's not like we didn't try. I mean, we could have won, but didn't really feel like it. I was just playing for playing the game. Ooh, Haven's Hollow. Could get 2 done in one stream. Let's see. I mean, we should have 20, or no, we should have 50 minutes. That's when I usually end the stream and then upload it, add a bunch of clips for my Twitch and YouTube and put them online. Or no, it was not true. It was not axes I was using actually. I was using Semtex and I did actually use both of them, but then I must have picked up someone's axe in game and I didn't use it. But I definitely did use those Semtexes. I mean, those really did come in clutch for getting a finish, so I don't have to shoot them with my bullets. Kind of a waste of ammo. And a lot of the times you do tend to get like a squad that's full stacking, so then Semtexes are a bit better if you're trying to play it more like a 1v1s game I was generally really locked in, so I wasn't letting anyone get in my way of that 20 bomb. But now we might just be better off just playing the game. But still, that was not too awful. I mean, I got 4th place. Being completely and I do say this a lot. Avalon is still too big of a BR, too big of a map to play on BR. But once you kind of like get used to the layout, I do feel like it could be playable, but at the same time it's a bit unplayable because you can like get sniped from a million directions, and there's just plenty of spots where you can get a glimpse on your head, like without even actually trying. Sometimes, like a lot of the time, I do go a bit more easy, but yeah, that's just my opinion. I did just notice I typed that wrong. But I think I'm gonna call it there. I mean, that was still. Or are we gonna call it? Nah, let's run it back. Let's get in there. No. Okay, I'm gonna be serious. A game like that is very likely not gonna happen for a while, but I mean, when you do get matches like that, you generally do feel like you just control the lobby. If that kinda like makes sense. I'm just like trying to explain in a way you like get it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Still gotta upload the stream, edit, put some clips on YouTube and Twitch. I mean, we're definitely gonna be having some movement clips in there. I mean, did you see how I was like? I was just putting in work. No one called me that it's dinner time. And then if you are like genuine into playing Resurgence, I feel like you can play a lot more like fast paced and like aggressive, but I feel like on Battle Royale you would get punished for it because there's just like a lot of things that could not go right for you. Like the second you get in a gunfight, you could get dirt partied by another team because then you're gonna be sandwiched between like two teams. And that's like on BR. I feel like on Resurgence there's a lot of escape jail cards. Like you have a grapple, you're gone. No one's getting you. and me accidentally jumping off the roof. That was not part of my winning strategy, but I mean it still paid off. Because luckily no one was on the bottom floor. Otherwise I would have very likely gotten absolutely sprayed and blamed Activision again for losing. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this stream. I can say now challenge completed, so I can finally, after all this time, go play some other games. And do I got anything else to say now, really, actually? Other than if you wanna get 20 bombs yourself, I'm gonna teach you the ways. First, you get again as soon as possible to protect yourself. Second, you complete a contract. Third, buy a loadout. Fourth, go farming teams. Fifth, try and complete as many contracts as possible so you can get your endgame checklist. Like, you gotta have good, cash flow. Sixth, you gotta just make your rotations. Sometimes make wide rotations, don't directly rotate into the zone, because a lot of the times when you rotate, you don't know what's in front of you and you could get run over by a car. And then seventh, just get in an endgame situation. 8th, take the power position. 9th, take your 1v1s. 10th, just execute with the information you got. If you see there's an enemy on your right and on your left, get the dirty work done yourself. Sometimes no one's gonna interfere. Yeah, I appreciate you all for staying around till the end. For all of you that were on my Discord. And yeah. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Or thanks for watching, my fellow followers. And I'll catch you likely next week, because I still I'm not fully I finished the challenge, and now I just gotta think about another challenge I could do for a stream, and maybe a different game than the same game, because we did pretty much all we could here. We got the battle route and resurgence 20 bombs, so it's time to move on to something else. But it's been an honor. But yeah, if you got any questions, ask on my Discord. I'ma get off now, get dinner. So goodbye for now. I gotta make up the next stream idea. But it all went according to plan. Peace out. See ya. GG's. Yes. Yeah, I'm on the way.